So good morning to all. Hope you all are doing great. So today in this video we'll be discussing about ITC share. So we know that since many days many people were having panic situation regarding ITC, why it was not giving any upward move. So in my previous videos also we have discussed about ITC, where we have discussed the recent insider transactions, and also we have discussed the complete fundamentals of the company, and also we have done the technical analysis to find out the next set of levels. So in the technical analysis itself we have discussed that the company is completely in the oversold region, so that we have found with the help of money flow index. So this is one indicator that I tell you to employ in your trading charts. So clearly it was in the oversold region. So whenever any stock approaches oversold region, so possible reversal will happen. So today it has given that movement both on news based as well as by technical analysis. So we'll try to find out what are the updates on it and what will be the next set of targets. So before that, if you're new to the channel, then definitely subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get instantly notified. So first, if we see the updates regarding ITC, so clearly you can see CLSA upgrades ITC from outperform to buy. So currently it has given a target of almost 220 per share, and it is saying that FMCG is a new value driver and long-term positives and unfolding as revenue diversifies. So clearly we all know that FMCG is one sector which may give us excellent returns in the coming years, because it is one sector that has given all-time returns. Not only coming years, also if we go years 10 years back, that time also it has given that much amount of returns. So about ITC we have discussed the complete financials, and also we have discussed the fundamentals. So we discussed that it is currently in an underrated region. So many people think that it may not give excellent returns. So the cigarette based company, when we discussed about that, so how much amount of returns we have forecasted. So I've done the forecasting of how much the rates may increase and how it will affect the share price. So if you have not watched the earlier video, definitely watch that so that you will have clear idea. So we also know that an article was released regarding ITC. So this was released on October 7th. So you can see ITC expects Savalon to become 1,000 crore brand by fiscal end. So we know that Savalon. So whenever we see hygiene products, so now we know that how much amount of demand is especially being shifted towards FMCG sector. So when we see Savalon, we have seen almost 50% year on year growth since the past 5 years. Okay. And it is 50% growth is not a joke. So that much amount of movement was seen, especially because of the increasing population as well as the rising demand. So whenever increasing population, rising demand, so this is the one sector which will get benefited. So as usual, so ITC is also will be benefited if Savalon is also benefited. So simply we need to follow all these things. We need to do the analysis of how much amount of growth is present on year basis. So what is the future as well. So I've done all the forecasting as well, so nothing much to recap. So now we'll do the volume analysis and then we'll switch over to the technicals. So if we see the volume analysis, so clearly on 9th October, we have seen 45.7% deliverable quantities. So as usual, if we compare with weekly, monthly and 6 months average, you can see traded quantities almost flat. So traded quantities present on each and every session. That is normal, because many people use it as a hedging stock, because they do it in opposite direction in order to balance their profit and loss. So deliveries wise also we have seen almost same. If we compare it weekly, monthly, same as 47% was present. So currently 45% is present. So not much difference. Next, if we see the returns of the company, so clearly you can see in 1 week it has given only 1.84% return, 1 month negative returns, 3 months minus 10%, 3 years minus 35.1% returns, and 10 years also it has given only 51.3% returns. So we have not seen any great returns in the company. So definitely it requires complete patience if we want to invest on long-term basis. So it is a dividend giving stock. So we know that it gives a very excellent dividend, and the most of the profit or revenues that is generated for the company is from the cigarette based manufacturing. So majorly it generates that profit as well as revenue from cigarettes. So that's why we know that regarding any taxes or any update comes regarding cigarettes, so company will be affected, because we know that obviously whenever government change imposes any taxes or anything, so this particular stock remains in a consolidation phase during those period of time, but again it starts recovering. So positional wise as well as long term wise, it is little decent stock, so we can't expect much more returns in the coming years, but it requires patience. So if we see what the indicators are suggesting, so you can clearly, as usual, money flow index is still in oversold region and RSI is near 32.5. So that is almost above the oversold region. So that's why it has shown some reversal both on news basis as well as on technically we are seeing double confirmation. So you need to put this indicator I suggested in my earlier videos as well. So if we see the 1-day chart, so clearly in the 1-day chart you can see even though it has gone to the oversold regions, you have got a confirmation here with the help of a doji candle. So doji candle is a candle where uncertainty will be present. So whenever any stock is in downtrend and doji will be formed, it implies that it will start its upward journey. And in the same fashion, whenever any uptrending stock forms doji at the top, then possible downfall may occur. So this is basics of technical that is candlestick pattern analysis. So there also we are having a confirmation. So today we have seen some gap up opening and it has given some movement because of the CLSA rating upgradation. Okay. So currently which levels we can watch? As usual, we need to wait for 180, 190, maybe the next targets. So after that, if it gives breakout from 200 level, then definitely we can hold this particular stock, because even the rating agencies have upgraded their rating to almost 220 plus. So where we can enter, so people have not entered who want to have a fresh entry, so they can add at this particular level as well, but they can wait little more if it approaches to 170 again. So that may happen or not happen, but we need to wait patiently if you want to have a best buy level. So if you want to enter at this particular level also, you can enter. Nothing wrong or nothing much loss you can expect at these particular levels as well. Okay. So what we can see in 1 week chart, so 1 week chart also clearly we can see, so whenever it has formed the bottom, okay, so whenever it has formed the bottom, so see the money flow index. So if you see bottom formed money flow index is almost near the oversold region, approaching that level. So previously here also you can see whenever it falls down, it goes to the oversold region. Again you will see after that buying will start. Okay, again same thing may happen in this particular stock as well. So patience is required, so don't do any sort of selling if you have bought at low levels. So hold patiently. If any update comes regarding ITC, I'm mentioning in Telegram as well. So watch the Telegram as well and also stay updated. And in the next videos, we'll discuss about Aarti drugs as well. So today I mentioned in the Telegram section that you can add at this particular level. So it has hit the lower circuit as well. So nothing much to panic in that. So we'll try to find out next levels. So hope you understood everything about ITC. So next videos we'll discuss about another stock. So until then, take care. Bye-bye.